Hello, I am Amy Vassar, Associate Professor of Spanish at College of Western Idaho, and I wanted to share about a tool that I've started using in my online Spanish courses to increase student perception of my engagement. So of course we always want to increase student engagement, but one of the ways that we can accomplish that is by increasing what they see of our engagement in our online courses. So a couple years ago, I had a semester where I had a lot of negative comments from students about my involvement in the class where they felt like they were teaching themselves. So even though I'm engaged with grading and giving feedback and in the discussion boards, they didn't sense my involvement and they felt like a lot of the content that was delivered, they could have found themselves on YouTube. And so I wanted to change that. That wasn't how I wanted my online courses to feel. So I did some thinking and some researching and looked at the way students take in content and looked at even the way I take in content and the communities that I engage with online with social media like Facebook and Instagram, and some of my extracurricular interests, how I engage with those communities online. And one of the things that I saw as a huge trend is these live videos. And you've probably seen them if you're on Facebook or Instagram. A lot of content creators and channels have these live videos that they'll post, and they do them frequently, depending on the channel. They'll do them with varying frequency, but a lot of brands and communities are finding that that is a good way to increase engagement of their customers and their clients. And so I decided to give that a try with my online class. So I'm not actually using live videos, but I tell my students it's inspired by Facebook Live, and it's that style of video. So it's a single take, it's not polished or scripted, and I post them once a week. I still post my regular weekly announcement at the beginning of the week, but then about midway through the week, I'll post a help video. And sometimes it's based on an assignment that they have coming up that week that I know they may struggle with. Like the first time that I assign a composition in Spanish, I do a help video specifically regarding that composition. Other times I look through the grades for that week's assignments when we're about halfway through the week and pull out the one that has the lowest average grade, and I do a help video specifically about that assignment. Another thing that I do is, I'll show you here, I post a Google Doc in an announcement and ask students just to post their questions. They don't have to sign into Google. They can just click right there in the document and type their questions. And then I do sort of a grab bag video where I respond to all of their questions in sort of a rapid fire style. So a lot of my videos are like this, where it's the screen and screen, where there's the video of me and then it's a screencast. Sometimes I'll just do a straight screencast, but I try to include myself in the video as much as I can, because again, that's part of the goal. Sometimes I will, great freeze there. Sometimes I will just video myself with my phone, like I'm here sitting on my back deck or sitting in my car or whatever. And sometimes it's just a real quick 3-minute video. Other times it's a little bit longer. But I have found, I'll switch over here and show you some of the student responses. Students have responded really well to this, and even though they're not nearly as polished or in my opinion as beneficial as the videos that I post with lectures and that kind of thing in my content folders, students respond really well and a lot of times call them out on the end of course evaluations as being one of the more helpful aspects of the course for them. So I hope that is helpful and inspiring to you, and that you're able to find a way to incorporate these sort of live style, authentic, more contextualized communication into your classes as well. And I would enjoy seeing them if you decide to give this a try.